Colorado, and thank you, America. It is an honor to stand before you as a Democratic candidate for United States Congress. I wake up every day honored to be of service to this great nation that's provided us with so much. Honored for the opportunity that this great nation has offered my great-grandparents who are immigrants to this country, and my grandparents who grew up in immigrant households. I want to thank a few more people. Thank you, organized labor. It was that union job and the opportunity that it allowed my father to go to college and get a PhD in physics. My mother was a public school teacher and a member of AFT. Organized labor continues to lead the fight for fairness and a shared future in this nation that leaves no one behind. It helps families like mine prosper in this great nation. Thank you, anti-war activists. War from the start. Our work does not fall upon deaf ears. My parents were active in the anti-war movement in the 1960s. I grew up with you, on the outside, protesting, picketing, and I have never and will never lose the outside sensibility, even as I battle for change from the inside. Thank you, environmental activists. As a lifelong Sierra Club member and board member of Colorado Conservation Voters and a committed environmental activist, I salute your work. With the help of Al Gore, we've transformed the public consciousness to accept that global warming is a reality and that we need bold action now to reduce our carbon emissions. Thank you to our educators, to those who fight to protect our civil liberties, to protect a woman's right to choose. To the LGBT community. Our fight for equality is young, and yet our cause is ancient. The fact that I'm standing here today is a result of the progress made and hopefully an indicator of the progress to come to reach a just society that knows no bounds of gender, of race, of sexual orientation, or gender identity. Mother's Day Eve, one extremely important thank you to my mother. I was born at Old Community Hospital. My mother won a silver cup to commemorate the child born closest to Mother's Day. I was my mother's first child, and we can help give her a very special Mother's Day gift here today if you can give me 91% of the vote here today. Seriously, I'd like to thank my parents, Stephen and Susan Polis, for their sense of idealism, progressive activism, and constant inspiration that they provided to me growing up and continue to provide today. Not just for me, but for people across the world who found hope and inspiration in their artistic and poetic works. Thank you, Mom, and thank you, Dad. Thank you, Democratic Party activists, for giving up your Saturday morning to support the candidate of your choice, hopefully me. Thank you to our terrific hosts here in Adams County. We are all the Democratic Party, but this election is not about us. It's not about me. It's not about my opponent, Senator Fitzgerald. It's about the very future and soul of our country. Right now in Adams County, wondering where they're going to find next month's mortgage payment. It's about the young woman in Jefferson County who's at this moment pumping gas into her car at $3.80 a gallon, wondering how long this fill-up will last until the next one. It's about the 50-something father in Edwards who's considering cashing in early his 401k so he can afford the cost of long-term care for his ailing mother. Last week I met a man at the Denver VA Center from Broomfield, and he served our country proudly. He was frustrated with how long it takes the VA to schedule his next visit for outpatient care. Yesterday, a 22-year-old student in Boulder joyfully threw her cap in the air after receiving her diploma from the University of Colorado, and today she sits sipping coffee and contemplating whether she will actually find a decent job in her field and if she will ever be able to pay off her student loans. This election is about those of you from Grand, Summit, Clear Creek, and Gilpin counties. You're sounding the alarm about the devastating effect pine beetles are having in our majestic mountains. You're praying that somebody hears your cry of alarm. You know this catastrophe is but the tip of the iceberg with the vast changes caused by global warming, and you know that we need to address this problem. To change this country. And together, we can change Washington, change the culture of this country, take this country back, and elect a Democratic president and a Democratic Congress.